What's up, fellas?
First down, Carr, flush to his right. This is caught, and out of bounds all the way down at the 3.
Boy, how about the speed with which his offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up for the first and goal.
Drake.
Too easy, bro.
Touchdown, Raiders. Kenyon Drake, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. So it was the passing game that got him down here. The closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get him over the goal line.
They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he will get it
That's
to
it.
make it 8-0. So what do you make of that? You go on the road, you score the opening drive touchdown, opt to go for 2, and all of a sudden
Just like that, fellas. I made a decision.
They made right here and right now. They made this decision during the week.
What up, bro? I love the rain too, man. It helps me sleep better.
will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Second and 4. And the play clock about to expire. Andy Reid notices it and takes a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jarek McKinnon.
For a burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. A dump down to McKinnon. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle.
On with it, bro. Mix it up. What's up with these one formations? Come on now.
Break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes dancing to his left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker.
Look at my stick fucking up.
Now they're looking at
And get some of these adjustments, man.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to it, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up
That's
picking
it,
up
man.
yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? It looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
Mahomes now on first down. Down to McKinnon. And they'll work it across midfield inside the 40.
What's wrong, bro? You scared to throw it downfield? Bend but don't break, fellas.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down.
This guy's so pussy, bro.
Number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. They go back to the ground with Edwards-Helaire. And he gets it down to the 32.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes.
Oh, my God.
It's McKinnon, complete.
That shit was big six.
Play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Just a yard to go here on 2nd down. Edwards-Helaire as they run out of the gun. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line.
And there was some of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. That's complete, right around the 8. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a
You want to play like that against me, man? It's gonna hurt you. Have an aggressive mindset. These folks just be like, beat you clock in the 1st quarter.
Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now Mahomes. It's complete on the bubble screen. Let's go. Touchdown.
All right, let's go down and score again. Can't score, but that's so good.
The Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You ain't gonna go for 2? You're not gonna go for 2? You do all that clock chewing, you don't want to go for 2.
A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
That's gonna be a mistake.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to his knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Set to get this drive started. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get downfield.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
Well, partner, that's how you make a long drive suddenly not so long anymore. One big play, and they're already in field goal range with designs on getting more than that.
And they'll get to him just inside the 15, even after that strong run we witnessed.
Go use that timeout.
Second timeout called for by the defense. As they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Second down, Jacobs once more. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. And he won't have the touchdown.
Give me that last timeout.
He will have the first down as he's
Thank you.
tackled at the 2. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they'll stop.
Well, make this a 2-possession game early, fellas.
Now they'll throw with Carr.
Got him.
There to make the grab. And the Raiders able to extend that advantage.
And that lead is now 7 with a chance to go to 8 or more if they want to get crazy here, which we don't expect. But I just know the way the game's being played with the analytics is going to be a
Good impact block, 2-possession game.
in a lot of situations, isn't there?
Yeah, there's going to
Y'all see the difference when you impact block, bro? It just clears that lane. Makes it easy for you to just run through that shit. While also wearing down whoever you impact block on. So it makes it harder. Now he has to go down the field. That's what we wanted. Get him in bad situations. Early and often, baby. He's going to force one down the field. Let's go.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll take over with just 18 ticks remaining. They go play fake. Mahomes.
Too obvious.
They're going deep for Hill. They've got his man complete.
You ain't no timeouts, buddy.
Taken down deep in Las Vegas territory. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 62 yards. So we've reached halftime.
And he rage quit. Like, what's wrong with this generation, bro? What's wrong with this generation, bro? We build different. We build different, fellas. This generation just expects participation trophies and shit. I didn't know what a participation trophy was until goddamn after the fact. Like, what the hell? We build different, man. We build different. Old heads, man. I'm telling you. We had so much better shit to go through living, growing up. These generations, boy, these folks get mad. They want shit handed to them. They just want to be like, oh, I'm #1 in the world. At what? Participating? Can't believe shit you be hearing from these folks these days. Seeing is believing in my books.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here, no matter the venue, the home folks love their silver and black. They are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway here in Las Vegas. A short kick taken at the 18. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position.
Let's go defense. On the field.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for
shit.
He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there.
Box, let's go.
Flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know who you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Good fucking hit.
Pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That's exactly what defenses talk about. You got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a fourth.
This shit love it. Good adjustment with the man coverage. Stop spamming, bro. Stop spamming.
Drive of the game, and the Raiders with the football now in excellent field position.
So we put a safety right there just in case. He gonna run my own play against me, bro. Oh my god, we got a 3-3-5 user, fellas.
Carr now on 1st down. They'll get this one complete to St. Jones.
Now gonna cover the flats.
Marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr. He'll find Jones again.
Shit.
And they'll work it inside the 15.
It's just too easy to attack, bro. You better get out of it.
Brent, I think we can see early on they're making a concerted effort to get him the football. So to me, that means they like the matchup that they have. They feel like he's better than the guys that are covering him.
2 plays, 2 passes. We'll see if they go back to that well. On 1st and 10, here's Carr.
Look over the top. That's BS. Fucking ability. I had it. I'm probably gonna have to put faster guy right there for that route. Concept is there, beat him, but Renfrow just wasn't fast enough to get out in front of it.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense
That's what
at
it
the
is.
line. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on
Bro.
the board, but we'll see how they respond.
Like, what is you doing, Diablo? Like, you're right there in that run fit, my man.
Last series, and because they did so, that allows the coach to still stay aggressive on offense and maybe go for it again in a similar
I was
situation.
going to say, maybe makes that offense feel good, but when you know you've got a defense making stands like that.
Yeah, that loosen up things a little bit. Won't
Indeed.
you play a little bit better the next time you have the ball?
And he's dropped right at the 40, gain of 3. Defensively, they have that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
From the 40 now on second down. Stafford will get this to Akers out of the backfield.
Ah, come on now. Now I can't die.
Cam Akers, 60 yards. And the Rams are on the board first here in Vegas.
I need a new joystick,
Well,
fellas.
Houston running it that
Bad.
distance here. He had to catch it, too, before making the
It's
run.
like
Heck
it's
of a play for
drifting
the score.
again.
There's not many things better for an offense than a back who is a complete guy who can run it and catch it. And we just saw him complete a big-time play.
That should have been a sack.
Extra point by Gain is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
Same thing, just put zones, I guess. Complement whatever I have in man. Still be able to play the run fits.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have.
Let's try that again.
Down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Gotcha.
Had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already.
There we go.
In a spot.
Keep blitzing, bro.
For sure. And a couple of
Keep blitzing. Love it.
Yeah, will they make up for it? From up near the 40 now after the big play to start. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Carr. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's Carr.
Keep on trying to play man with him, bro. Keep on. Keep on keeping on. You're not fast enough over there.
Tying this thing up. And that time he came out of the slot for that big play downfield for the score.
I think what we just saw there, partner, is what we call scheming a guy open. Put him in the slot, know that he has tremendous speed. What you're doing with your other receivers is likely running shorter routes to draw the attention closer to the line of scrimmage, to give him a chance to get down.
Got him, coach.
Turn it into a one-on-one route. Often against the safety, you like your eyes.
I like running that verticals out of bunch, man. The thing is, like I was saying earlier, you gotta make sure that your routes aren't going to the same spot on the field. So you have to take that vertical away so that you can get the crosser, that unique crosser over the top of it.
And off it goes.
So, like to have that little underneath hitch swing route concept. Take advantage of any short zones, and if they play man, it just pulls the corner down, or safety just stuck somewhere else. Get that nice isolation one-on-one versus the slot corner.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
Good shit, Hayward.
After what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right
I didn't show fuck that shit up.
One thing I know from experience is that when
Ain't
the
lying.
ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot.
Good shit, Abram. Get up, buddy. There we go. Do not throw the ball near my safeties. They hit. They sting.
Yeah, because a lot of the time we just blame the offensive.
They play sideline to sideline.
How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try
Who
to
got him?
and they still
Why you strafing underneath, bro? I'm gonna go over the top of your ass. Stop strafing.
It's a big play there for Vegas.
You can feel the effort all the way up here. He tried his best to get there. Didn't quite make it, but down around the 2-3 yard line, you gotta love the effort, and especially the big play that gave his offense a great opportunity.
Easy, bro. We're gonna get this 2-possession game early. He's a 3-3-5er. Y'all know what we do to the 3-3-5. We demolish this shit. Not playing run fit, sir.
Almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the
Too easy, sir.
that go into a game plan.
Play run fits.
Because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts.
You don't know what they are, you better learn quick, because I'm gonna keep taking advantage of it.
Continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past.
Nah, I dare you to throw it near my safeties again. They're gonna pop your ass. Ball gonna come loose. It's gonna be my ball, you're gonna rage quit. Try me, think this is the game.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they
Give me that.
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen.
Take it to the house. Oh, come on, Richard. Don't run into your own guy.
Near the 11-yard line.
Man's over here don't even play run fits either. Good hit, Crosby. Oh my God, he's not playing run fits. He a 3-3-5 spammer. Don't want to match personnel. Can't do that, sir. I dare you. I dare you.
Here's Drake one more time.
Another blocker over there. We got him.
Met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Touch pass, EA. Touch pass. Touch pass. Needs to be over his head. Come on now.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown.
It needs to be floating over his head.
Taking points, no matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal, getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Go ahead and protect everybody so I can bail.
Go back to the air here after
Bail coverage. Safety. Too easy. Force them to max protect so that we can just play bell coverage, because there's no point blitzing if they're just going to protect everybody. All you got to do is just bail. As soon as you see him do that at the line where he looks at everybody, it's a max protect or a double team somewhere. So you just back him up and drop coverage. You're going to get a coverage sack because it's too early in the game. He doesn't have any block resistance built up. So we know that someone's going to get a free shed if he tries to max protect. Like throughout the game, you have to build your blocker resistance up. It's not just handed to you on the first drive of the game. Look at her. See, my guys are starting to get their blocker resistance because Aaron Donald's not able to shed anymore. We're going to capitalize on that.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. The last run good for 2. Your 2nd and 8.
Got him. He in zone. He in zone. Go to the flat. Thank you. That concept will just destroy anybody that plays 3-3-5, bro. Because now you got to control that user. Simple concept too. You can force that seam flat to play to the flat. He doesn't cover it. And we're gonna have a wide open running back out the backfield. So either or, make pick your poison, right?
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd down.
You can do it out of any plays, not necessarily have to be in any specific play to do it. It's just an easy way to get their best corner isolated when you want them. You can pick them apart. He's going to play underneath. We're going over the top. Catches user out of position, just bombs his ass. See, his user has to defend that because if the AI defends that short stuff, you're going to have your flat pitch read all day. His user comes down to defend that, and we just go over the top with the crosser. So it's a nice little concept. It will destroy anybody that sits in that 3-3-5 the whole game. It will force them to get out of it. That's why I try to teach people, man, match up your personnel, man. Getting beat by something, get the fuck out of it. Don't sit in there, make it easy for your opponent. Told you, man, get out of that 3-3-5. You don't have no run fits, bro. Not for the formations that I'm running out of.
The 2-point conversions from the 15-16 season. What has changed? What hasn't changed, partner?
Yeah, I'll tell you what's changed is just your normal strategy, because now you're either kicking the football
Yeah, Smith. See, we can kind of force him to play a spread offense. And, it's really the concept of what I like to do is I get them out of these close sets.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I got a fucked up stick too, bro. Like,
2nd and 6.
it's doing all this crazy shit now, and I'm changing my views. It's drifting real bad, and I'm still doing damage.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go around.
It seems to be the front and the back. In pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
Screen. Ah! Just 1 second early, bro. 1 fucking second early. And there we go. Now we got him in the spread that we've been waiting for. That I want the crosser bump. That's what we do, fellas. Get him in them spread. He doesn't have no blocker resistance built up, so Crosby's just gonna have a field day. We're killing him with this play, bro. We're gonna ride with it. What you gonna do with your user? You know you're in zone. Who do you want? Who do you want? Look, now who's gonna defend him? Get out of that 3-3-5, broski. It ain't it. It ain't it for you, cuzzo. Get out of it. My gun bunch is built to destroy that shit. I'm trying to tell these folks, and he can hear me. He's still not fucking listening, bro. I'm trying to help the guy. Impact blocking for the win. Aaron Donald can't even get in the backfield. He tired. I'm gonna stay in that gun bunch until he gets out of that 3-3-5. Game over, bro. That's twice you done ran into Abram. I told you about running into my safeties.
And careless with the football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catch.
You got like a still in the 3-3-5. No need blitzing.
You don't hear tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away. And this time they turned it over.
Get out of that 3-3-5, bro. I'm just gonna torch that shit. We trying to help these people, man. They don't want to listen. Like, what's wrong with them? I'll tell you what's wrong with them. They got too many participation trophies as a kid. They didn't earn shit when they were a youngin'. These people just believe they're gonna follow such and such paving channel or something on MUT and think that's how you play defense. And then they spam it, thinking that eventually it's gonna work. But look at the results, bro. Get out of it. Like, you don't want to go to the swamp if you keep getting bit by the mosquitoes. Like, next time you gotta go, there's something there that you really want. Goddamn, put some clothes on, man. Don't make yourself vulnerable. Golly. I'm trying to help these folks, man. They done earned too many participation trophies. That's what's wrong with them. Play action. Where you going with it? Where you going? I'm on him. Yeah, you have to come back to it. Now we can change it up too now. Oh, you want to go empty?
22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. From the gun, here's Stafford.
Give me that. You're not going empty on that defense. Trying to help these folks, bro, and they just lost. My generation built differently. Why you bring that safety down? Why you baseline? Like, what is the purpose? Why'd you do all that? You made it easy for me to get a little dink and dunks. Now I know what he's doing. He's running too much cover 3. I mean too much.
On play action, it's Carr. Escaping the pressure right.
Come on. Got him. And we got a block. And give me a block, buddy. Let's go! Take a check down to the house. Get out of that 3-3-5, bro. I be trying to tell these folks. They don't listen. Yeah, 50 burger at halftime, bro. Get the fuck out of it. Play defense. Oh, I'm about to blow this guy out if he don't get out of that 3-3-5. I'm telling you. That's something you do not play against me. 50-7 ain't bad enough. About to get worse, fellas. Somebody say a prayer for him. Oh my God, he's still in the 3-3-5. What's wrong with these people, bro? Like, I know you hear me, bro. Get out of it. ball in possession the next time.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Alright, who's gonna cover him? Get that little boy off me, bro. That's a big boy.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
You know, all I gotta do is just block him. But let's get creative here.
Carr now to throw.
Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you! Thank you. Stop spamming. Get out of the 3-3-5, bro. Like, it's not it. It's not working for you. Why? Why are you in it? Wide open. I'm just gonna pick on those flats. Get out of it. Call a timeout. Get out of it. Keep hitting it until you get out of it, bro. Get out of it. Go to the flat. Go to the flat. Go to the flat. Go to the flat. Thank you. Give me that. Ah! Yo, run an out route or a fucking comeback. There we go. Go to the flat. I dare you. You don't want them? There we go. Get out of that 3-3-5, bro. I'm trying to tell these folks, man. Freaking listen. Like, I would never, in this, like, if I was getting beat in one defense, I would never sit there and stay in it the whole game. Like, that's the difference. You see the 3-3-5 not working, so why would you go to the other 3-3-5? Like, why? You don't have run fits. Not for the personnel that I'm using. Can't hell these folks, man. They got too many participation trophies in their life, and they think they win when they lose. It's like, what are you proving? Now you're gonna try to use my. Come on, bro. Let me show you how to stop young bunch.
There are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception, but they did put together Charles a nice
show you how to box that shit up, make you run with him. Let's go.
Once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we got a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Meanwhile, Stafford's throw complete there.
That's all you're gonna get is dink and dunks. I ain't. Defense, baby. Yeah, pretty much what it is, Justin. That's pretty much what it is.
They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
I left that one open. I'll just man him up on him. Yeah. See how I swapped it up? I swapped who up on man and then put the safety in that vertical because he has a better zone coverage rating. Look at that! We're not phased, bro. We're not phased. Not phased. Oh! Defense! That's how you play defense, bro. You don't stay in 3-3-5. Pressure force those pipes in. Here you go, Stan. 3-3-5. He ain't learned his lesson yet, man. How many points do I gotta score for you to realize, oh shit, you know, maybe I should listen to this guy? Who's covering him? Like, how many more touchdowns I gotta throw?
From the gun, it's Carr.
Oh, come on. You gotta turn around and stop, my man. That's why Smart routed you.
Sometimes we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Carr flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
They're not gonna let me throw it like that. So
He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
They'll set up the screen to Gray. And to the 49-yard line, but no further.
we going for it, bro. I just don't.
Short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster
I
there.
gotta put Mariota in. Touchdown. Try to tell these folks, get out of the 3-3-5. Get out of it. Get out of it. Get out of it. And he stays in. And I just called touchdown before I threw it. How many points you gonna let me score before you get out of it, bro? How many? So you gonna rage quit? Anytime y'all see someone spam that 3-3-5, bro, I promise you, it's too easy to pick on. Supposed to use it versus single back. Single back is okay, where the quarterback has to drop back. Shotgun, you're vulnerable. Quarterback has the advantage on the quick passes, quick reads. Aggressive defenses like that you have to use versus single back under centers, where the advantage goes to the defense on the pass rush because the quarterback has to drop back. It is not a shotgun defense. And as you can see, that's what happens when you sit there and spam that shit. It does not work versus pro sets. You know, if they're in a heavy set, I form, something like that, you know, they pick up their blocks, you know, you're going to give up a touchdown that way too. Single back only is when you play that. It's run fits, man. You got to make sure you match up your run fits first and foremost. Even if they're a pass-heavy team, you still got to make sure run fits are covered first. Then once you got everything matched up, they can't audible check down to you. Matched up the personnel in the secondary.
Fields this way up at the 17.
See how he's under center? Gotta change it up.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And his first pass is
Just come screaming at him, bro. That's all you gotta do. Let them play to you. I gotta put someone in, yo.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Pringle complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip
Good
across
audible
the
check.
35. A glimpse of his athleticism there.
We'll take that out. I need palms.
Around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up, keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, tried to make a big play and gave up a bigger one instead.
On first down, Mahomes.
That's what I say, when they get under center, bro, you send them packages. Force them out.
Patrick Mahomes sacking him on the first drive. That's a really good way to set a tone.
The last thing you want to do is let him get established in the pocket where he can set his feet and throw wherever he wants to. Even though he does it well on the run and on the move, you definitely want to get him off the spot in the pocket.
Good shit, Crosby. Good shit. You creative with our shit, man. Hey, drop a defensive lineman in the coverage right there. Alright, so I know I need to make sure I got someone a little fast right there. Just in case I got to deal with the ability running that route. So go ahead, give me that. I'm going to read that safety. He's going to tell me where I'm going. Circle was open. I should have threw it. My fault. I ain't got my blocker resistance built up yet. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to slide, make sure the ID's on the line.
Another try after the first down sack.
You gotta do. I'm going to have to put fucking what's his name in there. He does that one more time.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense bad. They got you the football. You have a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
So that stick fucking up. Call him. Get off that D-line user, bro. 3rd and 26, you do not play D-line user. That's a given. That's a given right there. Thank you. Good hit, Smith. Yeah, new stick, bad. I think this one's about to die too. So.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But their hope is that last mistake is their only one of the game, coaches. That's all they talk about, turnovers, right? Minimizing those.
All right,
maximizing opportunities. That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag. Because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Get some space.
Oh, he's down. Call the whistle. There you go. See, I'm not gonna stay in something like I will respect. Like if something's beating me, I will respect it. And I will change.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Get that out of here.
And it's incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass.
Stick fucking up.
On the spot on that one.
Set up the screen and it's intercepted.
Why would you throw a screen against man coverage, bro? My stick fucking up too, bro, and I still made that play. Let's go.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have.
Good pressure.
It lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He didn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
They'll look to throw.
Am I gonna cover him? Okay.
And he is in to make it 16-0.
The easy plays that just get you into the 2-point conversions. Rule number 1, anytime you see a man blitz, the quick pass to the flat, regardless who it is, from the inside, whether it's the tight end, from the inside bunch, or the running back to the flat, under the 2 receiver side, it's always going to be open on the quick read. So they can't play man blitz in those situations versus those types of defenses.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And following the pick six, and then decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack.
Oh, come on, Levitt, man. I'll put you in. You got to make the play, my man. It's like I put you where you needed to be. Make the play. That box. Fine. I'll let you take it down.
Get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mahomes now on first down. Flush to his right. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and into.
Yeah, bro, you're not running no fucking sideline shit. Not against this.
That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes.
We should be to the sideline, bro. We got the inside. Come on, bro. Stop relying on crossers. That ain't it.
Because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Good shit, good shit. You gonna throw it in triple coverage?
7 to go further as they get him down well short of the line to gain. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And it's
Good deep.
complete. They cannot convert.
And there's another rage quit. I ain't even get to play offense yet. That's why I be mad, but like these people in this generation, bro, that's what's wrong with them, bro. Like too much shit was handed to them when they were kids, finishing dead last place and still get a fucking trophy. And then they play these games and they think, oh, I'm gonna pick the Chiefs, I'm gonna automatically win. No, it don't work like that, man. That is what it is. I got a fucked up joystick, so I don't know if I'm gonna be able to play another game or not. I can't find my charger. No, it's a fucking HDMI. Where the charger at? For real.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. The atmosphere here electric, no matter the venue.
You're not gonna quit, are you, bro?
Silver and black, they are fired up as their Raiders get set to face off with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks.
You ain't earned any participation trophies when you was a kid, did you? It's like people from my generation built different.
Las Vegas. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone now.
All right, let's get an idea of what he does defensively. It's kind of come out in a few formations that we like. See how he matches up against each one. See if he's a spammer or if he plays football. It looks like he's a spammer already off the gate. I'm trying to tell people, do not play no 3-3-5 against me, bro. You ain't got no run fits. Why would you stay in it? You need to be calling a timeout.
First and 10, running, it's Drake. They follow up that gigantic gain with the tiniest of pickups, 1 yard. On second down now, it's Drake, and he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Yeah.
They'll run for the first time with Peyton Barber, and he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down.
He doesn't want to match personnel. Y'all know what's about to happen, fellas.
Now it's Barber.
Where those linebackers down with a no huddle attack.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Barber. And he'll be brought down inside.
Goal here is no more than 3. I try not to overdo it.
It's a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand,
We got an idea of how he plays defense.
you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things. It looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Into the red zone. It's Carr. Escaping the pressure right.
Appreciate it.
And it's caught. Touchdown.
Set him up for the kill, fellas.
And the Raiders drive right
Kind of use those run fit plays to
the opening drive.
see if he wants to match personnel or not.
Up to go for 2. They'll try and run with Drake. And he will get in to
Appreciate it.
8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here.
Run committing ain't gonna save you, bro. You're not gonna match up.
You have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
You don't want that.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now. 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Good shit, Morrow.
And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I'm
We can cross man that guy across the field and he's still gonna play his run fit. See, that's why I be trying to teach people. Match up with what's on the field.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Tries this one with Penny. And give him
running my safety, bro.
he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
All right, Brad, I know we're in early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to
Might have to try one or two plays here. See if we can get through. Yes, sir.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. And boy, got a touchdown already, but they're going to line up to go for it on their side of the field.
Sticks
Now,
fucking off.
and the Raiders are going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
I'm not sure if this patch had happened, but it's to a position where you can't even move your user.
Big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Rolling to his left.
I ain't worried about it as long as we get in contact.
And he has it. What a catch.
Probably not worried about it. I can play it from a base because I see he ain't doing nothing to threaten me.
1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
It's like he wants to try to run from shotgun, so we'll stay with the 4-3. He hasn't showed me anything for me to get out of it.
Behind the chain, 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, Wilson rolling to his right. That one taken in by Dwayne Eskridge. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
Penny, the first down carry, and nothing doing.
Not run on the G-Ram, bro.
And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. To throw is Wilson. Out to his left. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 15-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run.
Like he's too reliant on trying to roll out.
First down.
We'll take that away from him.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. And able to surge forward for about 5 yards down to the 10.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be forced forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited.
You take that rollout away from him.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down.
Not affected by that.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Stay with it.
Third down, Wilson steps away. Leaves it for Penix. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll try to run with Carson. He was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there. They go back to Carson here on second. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. On third and goal, Wilson. They'll roll him out right.
Could he?
And he will not get away. He's sacked back around.
He will not take that away from him.
And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
We do it. We play deep.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3. On the move to his left.
Where you going with it? Oh, you got lucky!
Touchdown, Seattle. Gerald Everett as the first half is winding down. And the Seahawks are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. He'll buy some time right. This is caught. Was he in?
Oh my god, this game is so trash right now. This guy got bailed out. So it was a box.
They did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away.
Are you okay, sir?
This is going to be
Sound like you swallowed the mic, bro.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. Final 12 seconds of the half now as they've got it 1st and 10. Play action to Drake, now Carr. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the 2nd quarter. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. The final shot here before half for Carr. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating guns set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Take it at about the 1. And not a very good return at all as he won't even get this back to the 15. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It's a tied football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think they probably just looked at things and said, look, fortunately, this is a tied game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Rolling to his right. And the catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll go out of bounds. Looks like right at the 15. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And it's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive can get wings, it's 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson buying time to his left. And they hit him as he
today, bro.
crosses. This one's going to go straight down the turf. Incomplete. Boy, a curious decision.
Stop relying on fucking escape artists.
Pan out, and
Play
now the
football.
football's going to go over already
pressure and smother it, just as they did on that last play.
Second down and 7. They go back to the ground. This time, Barber. They'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. They'll stay on the ground with Barber. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple of yards short of the first. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try it now with Carr. They stop it for no gain. They'll get neither the touchdown nor the first down. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went 4-on-4, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys held up. Who didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the number 1 headset on the sidelines, coach? That was planned.
Thank you. What the fuck?
The defense have to hold it. Trusted his defense very much. And I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got a wild bunch backing me up over here on my own side.
Let's see what his offense can do. Second down. It's Carson. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at them and let your big horse charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all. Challenging that defense, and on that go-around, the offense won the challenge. First down with Wilson. Flushed out right.
Give me that.
A 50-50 ball here. It's intercepted. Picked up by Casey Hayward.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage. But instead, he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
On first down, Carr. But he's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. From the 30 on second down, Carr. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line.
Remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
On 1st and goal, Drake. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And Waller taking it in over the middle. They'll wind up getting 7 on the completion, but they'll still be faced now with a 3rd and goal situation. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Carr. Touchdown.
Appreciate it.
Deshaun Jackson from 6 yards away. And the Raiders have taken the lead. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. They'll try to run it with Jacobs. And he'll be stopped shy of the goal line here. So the lead will remain at 6 points. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. Seahawks offense. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the fourth quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. They'll begin the drive with Carson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again.
At what point are you going to realize you can't run on me?
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Here's Wilson to throw. It's complete to Lockett. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner. Watch them drive. It would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
They'll run with Penny here out of the shotgun. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defense in front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And this is caught right along the sideline. What a job of keeping the toes in bounds there. A big play that time through the air. 30 yards.
That's what we adjust.
From the gun again to Penny. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. Carson. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Here's a give to Penny. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. You don't see that a ton, do you? With the cornerback coming over the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball is moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. 8th play of the drive forthcoming, and they need 8 yards on 3rd down. Wilson. to his left.
Where you going?
Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. So this defense...
Man, he's got to come at my defense, bro. That little cheese shit ain't going to work. You got to come see me.
You and I both know it's not how you start, it's how you finish. They have a chance to end it right here.
So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Here we go. It's Wilson on 4th down.
Good D.
And he's brought down.
Well, I'll let you, bro. GG's.
It's a sack and a turnover on downs. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and that's going to be just about all she wrote for this one. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
Mommy, little boy.
Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Why are you running, man?
That's caught by Waller out left side. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going.
Come on, man. Don't be a sore loser, bro.
It's a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on his team, but his
Why do people play like this, bro? They get mad when they play someone better than them, and they rage quit. Tried to cheese me the whole game. I already got a fucked up stick, man. Shit was making stupid shit. I couldn't make adjustments on some plays. But skill is the trump card, fellas. Appreciate everybody that tuned in. Definitely going to make some updates to my defensive ebook. I mean, if y'all like what y'all see, definitely just hit me up. Anything, contribution, whatever you want to donate, it helps. You know, I'm still got to pay this month's rent, and then I get paid again. I got to pay next month's rent, so helps me deliver good content for you fellas, man. It's not like, you know, I got 1,000 subs and I get monetized yet, so anything helps as usual. And it also helps me with giveaways too. So other than that, appreciate everybody that tuned in. Make sure you rewatch, man. You can see some of the stuff that I do to take away what people try to do against me. You know, I wish I could have kind of went back in there and showed you a couple of things. In fact, I'll go in practice mode real quick. Show you some of the stuff that I was doing, like as far as adjustments went, and then what I had to do to counteract. You know, because Russell Wilson can be tough. Like, he's like one of the worst when it comes to escape artist shit. So for some odd reason, he always gets out of the pocket. Right? And it's annoying. You know, I mean, I can deal with Josh Allen's and Mahomes. I can lock them up. I can deal with Kyler Murray and Lamar Jackson, but sometimes Russell Wilson, he just somehow manages to get free. I don't know. But, you know, I made some adjustments, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys those adjustments real quick that I made. Now, granted, it's not going to be able to replicate in practice mode as it would in actual games. So, go ahead, flip sides. Actually, you know what? I'm going to show you the offense I was using, really. Like, if y'all play gun bunch, y'all want to make sure that your point receiver is fast but has size. Not just, you don't want just a small guy. So we're running with our boy Tyron Johnson over there. And then the next guy right here, you want somebody with hands. Okay? Realistically, you want someone with hands. So if I can get like 13. The way I would probably run it is I would probably put 13 right there. And then I'm not running anything jewelicious with number 7. So I could leave him right there. I mean, that's how I should set it up. But anyway, let me just show you the concept that you guys are doing. We'll start with the verticals, and we'll start with assuming they play cover one, right? Like say they're playing run fit defense. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do something simple. I'm just gonna run a hitch and a swing. Now what's gonna happen in man coverage, that swing route, I'm gonna go ahead and assume that, you know, one of those linebackers are blitzing, the other one's in man coverage on the running back. Okay, so he's automatically going to get pulled down, and it's going to clear and create space in the middle of the field. Okay, that's the whole objective of this. Now, as far as anything else goes, I'm going to create a rub route right here with just a deep curl. So we got our hitch, our hitch swing route that we're going to read first. Then you're going to read the crosser, and then you're going to read the curl. Now, if you're dealing with anybody blitzing, it's okay to block the tight end. You know, if you feel like they're sending more than you're blocking, then block the tight end so that everybody gets picked up. The last thing is just make sure that your ID to Mike is on the line. So Noah's man coverage, I'm going to see if I can get the pass lead to Johnson. Noah's going to be the read that we want. Now it's a little difficult in practice mode. What you have to do in practice mode is you have to get your block and resistance up. So we're just going to run little quick, easy passes. Try to get them complete so that we can get our stuff up, so that we can actually go through the process of what works. So we can probably do screens to get our blocker resistance up. Just little quick, easy passes before we start anything. That way we don't have to worry too much about the AI. So see if we can score on them a couple of times real quick before I get into it, so I can get my blocker resistance up. All right, see how their blocker resistance, I know you can't see it up very good, but you see how their bars are increasing on the bottom? That's what y'all want to make sure that y'all are doing in practice mode before you actually start getting into what you really want to get into. It's like if your play takes a long time to develop, or if you need a little bit more time to do what you're actually trying to do, you need to go ahead and get your blocker resistance up. You know, go ahead and dial like a man beater versus man coverage. See how our left side, we're starting to get better blocker resistance. Parker, he sucks, so he not really going to get massive blocking resistance, but we're going to try to get it up. He's at 1 bar. He needs to win. He needs to win versus pass rush moves to get his bars up. So he's stuck at 1 bar. The only thing, then the next thing I'm trying to figure out is left and right. If you notice, there's 2 bars by each guy over there on the left. See how Richie has his right bar is full, but his left bar is empty. But Colton's right bar is like 2 and his left bar is 3. Y'all see that? I'll explain something, what I believe it is here in a second. Alright, so what that is basically gap protection. Okay. See, they're not going to really give me anything over there on the inside. My inside guys aren't necessarily getting anything with this pass concept, so just bear with me. Try to get this blocker resistance up real quick so I can go into the play that I want to use. I think that's probably as good as they're going to get. I think he can only max out. I think they maxed out where they are. The better the lineman is, the more points they have. So if you have, like, I guess a 60, he's only going to get 1 resistance bar. Whereas, you know, your 80s and 90s, you know, they're going to get like 4 or 5 resistance bars. So that's pretty much where that is. So we got them about as good as we can get them right now. We can go ahead and go ahead with the play. All right, so go ahead, get my check, check, check. All right, those are my 3 reads. Hitch, swing, read first. Then you read the crosser coming over the top. And then the last read is going to be the curl route up the seam, okay? Obviously, it's man coverage, so we're just going to try to see if we can get that crosser route. Last thing is just go ahead and make sure that we have everything accounted for on the line. And see, notice that I'm able to actually make the throw down the field. Y'all see the difference, right? When I tried it the first time, you know, they were giving up instant block sheds. But see now, look, my boy Colton, he got his thing 4 bars on that one side. Do it again. Swing route. And the curl route. Go ahead, slide protect over there. ID over there. And it's fine. But that's pretty much what you're looking for. Now, with it being on all Madden, you're probably not going to get that all the time in practice mode, unless you have like an elite receiver. Probably next year I'll have Devontae. He'll probably be my point receiver. But other than that, it's really the read you're looking for. If you can get a nice release off the line, you should be able to hit him over the top. Okay, so that's the first read versus cover 1. Now, wouldn't expect people to run like a lot of cover 2, because there's other ways I attack cover 2. Not cover 2 straight drop zone. I'm talking about like 2-man and stuff. The next thing that we were running it against was cover 3. Okay. When people play drop zones can be manipulated. Okay, you can force them to play lower. You can force them to play deep. You can kind of pull and push and magnetize them to be anywhere you want them to be on the field. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing. Look how the spacing route's wide open. Okay, you're going to basically pick on that curl flat. You can do the seam flats the same way. Seam flats, quarter flats. The only difference is a curl flat's automatically just going to get to the sideline. Seam flat, curl flats will match man first, then zone bell to defend the uncovered assignment. Okay, so that's going to be the difference between those, but it's still going to be to see how he immediately bell to the flat. Quarter flats, seam flats would bell to the flat a little bit later, but same thing. That's pretty much how you're going to attack the cover 3. They're going to have to user that. That's how I was getting that guy in that game. He started bringing that safety down, trying to user that. And when they respected enough with their user, usually you'll be able to bomb them over the top with a crossing route. If they're playing very good bell coverage, always just go back and look to the curl route on the other side. That's pretty much what you're going to do against cover 3. And that's pretty much like you can attack multiple coverages with that concept, and then it doesn't necessarily just have to be that play. Like you can use that play to open up other stuff that you might want to do. Just kind of go through the motions here. Let's see how I would do it, for instance. Oh, shit. Like you can get them with the spacing switch as the underneath version. That's really all I was going offense. I need to go do the defensive side for you fellas. Go run a play real quick. Alright, so as far as defense, one of the plays that I was trying to box up in the red zone is I was using like these safety blitz plays, like Sam Crash and the strong snake 3D. Now I'm going to obviously have to reposition the ball. A random play. Why did I hate when I pick a play, pause it, and then go back and and then it does stuff like that. Whatever, right? So just go random play. I'm gonna show you how to set this defense up. My concept is rush 3 or 4 all the time. I do not trust the 5-man stock blitzes in this game for shit. They're not going to work. Okay? Anytime you have a 5-man stock zone, you're going to get picked on. You're going to get picked up in the blocking schemes. They just don't work. And you have to do too much to make them work. But what we do here is we use it to disguise. So what I was doing to deal with the rollout quarterback is taking my Mike linebacker, spying him, using the safety that dropped, and then I was basically going to play bail. If he decided that he was going to go up the seams, I was going to bail to the seams on the slot side. If I felt like anything was going to cross over, dig route or anything, that's what I like to do in my defense. Any defense I play, if you notice, I'm always using an assignment that's supposed to blitz, but I do not blitz him. Okay, what that does is it generates confusion on the line, especially if you can bring him down low enough to where you have the pass rush bar above his head. What that does is that lineman now has to account for him in the blocking scheme. And usually you can create a shed, if you can get this defense off early enough before, your opponent can build blocker resistance. You can get those early game sheds that can help you build pass rush points for your defense. So I'm just going to go ahead and run it as is, and I'm just going to bail. Sometimes, if you see jet sweeps, just go out to the flat. They're not going to be able to run that shit on you. As long as you have situational awareness. Again, like I said, just take your mic, spy them, read what you got. Sometimes just come over here close enough to where you have the pass rush bars above your head. You can pass commit and just play coverage. They're not really going to be able to go deep on you. Primarily, I would use this in the red zone. Now, if I know they're not going to necessarily roll out, what I can do is I could probably start manning people up to where I feel like he might be coming inside, or he might just be running a curl route or something like that. I'll start manning guys up that are either spied or blitzing, just so that I'm making sure everything's accounted for. So again, like I said, I might just come down here until the pass rush comes, and then I'll vacate that zone sometimes, if I feel like I can get over there fast enough. Now in a game, they're not going to make reads like that, sometimes you can just, like I said, play takeaway, start putting people in man coverage. Pretty much all you got. They're not going to take anything deep. So that's just an idea of how you would think now. And it's not just going to work for just the base defense. You can do it for multiple defenses. You just have to know what's killing you and what to take away. So like, for instance, I go in my dollar defense, and I'm dealing with situations where someone might be getting open in my OT roll. They found a way to beat it, right? I don't know if they got any threat-based bunches. Like, for instance, if I feel worried about, a tight end getting open, right? What I might do is I see 4 routes over there to one side of the field, but I only have 4 zones, okay? I want to make sure I have more zones on that side of the field, or more guys in coverage on that side of the field. So what I might do is I might man somebody up over there like that, occupy his zone with the safety, and then also go ahead and act as a user on this side. So now I have 6 guys defending 4 guys. Wherever you're at, you want to make sure you have more guys defending than what you have base stock or whatever, because people are going to play around and do motions and flip plays to try to get the advantage against you. Your user, like I said, notice how I'm always on a user that's either assigned to blitz or something. I don't, like when I'm playing pass coverage, I do not need to send the house, okay? I like getting coverage sacks. I like playing for what's possibly going to beat me. Notice how that's bracketed off. He doesn't really have anywhere to go. Okay? That's all you have to do. Make 2 assignments, 2 adjustments is all you need. Just box, put him in that, occupy his zone, the safety. You can back them up, you can play contain. And what this does is it allows me to play any route I want with my user. Okay, that's what you want ultimately with your user. You don't want to be stuck to having to defend one guy. You know, with this defense, you're basically allowed to play any threat receiver or any threat option that's available on the field. So if I see a drag, that's covered. That's covered. Can't beat me with corner routes to the outside. It's one of the reasons that I like this defense so much. Usually, sometimes, if I'm dealing with people that like to roll out, you know, I might be like, okay, I'll put a spy here, I'll contain, and then I'll just give my user more responsibility to cover anything that cut underneath. Okay, so same thing here. All I'm going to do now is I'm going to be on that drag route, or try to be on that drag route, and then play the crosser, and still same thing, everything's covered downfield. So it's not too much to have to worry about. You can always make adjustments and still be in the right coverage. It's just the people that be trying to overthink their coverages that usually tend to make the mistakes and leave people wide open. Now, let me give you a couple of other examples that I like to do for coverages. Sometimes I will, like, if I feel like they're doing like what that last guy did. Sometimes I will save that cover 2 defense for those key moments. And one of the best cover 2 defenses that I got in my arsenal is going to be this one where it's like a cover 2 Tampa 2 contain. So I just go like, usually if I know they're in an empty set and all they're doing is just going underneath, or they might be doing like out routes or something, it's usually when I'll call it. And what I'll do is I'll man up. It's number 11. Like, I'll man up the slot right here. Like, I'll man both slots up, and I'll back up the isolated half or something, or I might play a third here or something, and then just play underneath with my safety, or I'll set my shit up just like I'm running my cover 1 blitz, and I'll come from this side, right? So just try to get back there, generate some type of pressure. I mean, I'll give him underneath stuff if he takes it. My thing is, I don't like giving up anything cheap or easy, so I will put man coverages in. See, I told you my stick be fucking up. See, look, I don't know what. See, it's my R3 stick, it won't close. That's the issue that I'm having with my controller right now. So it's not letting me make adjustments. See, it'll freeze off. And now it's not going to even call a play. That's really my issue with my stick right now. I got to get a new one. It's causing me problems in games, but I mean, I've managed to get some of my adjustments in pretty fast. But other than that, that's pretty much all you're really trying to do is just outsmart your opponent. Try to make sure that, like, if you're playing zone or blitz zone, don't even blitz. Just change up the assignments of those extra blitzers and put them into like zones, or put them in man coverage, because now that you initially show them the pre-snap read that you're blitzing, the offensive linemen have to involve that into their protection assignment. So when you come out in that, you don't necessarily blitz. That's going to create block sheds for your offensive linemen. So that's why I be getting away when I'm in my dollar defense or something like that. That's why I be getting away with two-man pass rushes that shed off, because I'll blitz early and often. I won't allow my opponent to build up those block resistant points. You know, so the quicker you get into the backfield, more aggressive you are up tight, the better off you're going to be. I kind of hope this helps some of you guys understand, you know, terminology and stuff where I'm at when I'm playing defense or anything like that, and hopefully it can kind of, you know, evolve your game a little bit, where maybe you might start doing things that, you know, you might not, you know, no one else might be showing you. Okay, guys? But I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. Appreciate y'all tuning in. As always, man, I'm here to help. I'm not here to kind of be toxic or anything like that. I do just kind of feel like this generation is devolving a little bit, because they rely on something that someone won a MUT championship with like a couple years ago, and they just spam the shit out of it. Just because that dude won a MUT championship, it doesn't make him the #1 player in the world or something like that, you know? It's like anything can be beat. I just try to teach y'all guys how to beat it by matching up your personnel and trying to make better adjustments instead of just spamming the same play over and over. Let's try to make this game more competitive moving forward, man. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, please make sure you sub, because nobody's going to be giving you the solid tips that's going to help you become a better player. These people are just going to put up videos and they're going to do the same shit every fucking year. It's a rinse repeat cycle with some of these other channels where, you know, for instance, King Wolf, he's going to post the same fucking shot play every year, beginning of the year. He's going to be like, oh, new one-play touchdown. You go back and to a year prior to, he ran the same fucking play as his one-play touchdown. They're not giving you anything new. They're not trying to help you. They're trying to get clicks and views and subscribers off of cheap clickbaits, okay? We're not going to be doing that moving forward. I'm going to try to get y'all on board, and I'm going to try to make sure that you guys are straight moving forward, okay, guys? Again, like I said, good night. Make sure y'all rest easy, and I'll see you tomorrow.